What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Ooh, yeah, that feels so weird to say. Alright, I feel like I'm a little cricket, but we just gonna get the show on. What's up, y'all? So how have you guys been? So it's been a minute since you guys seen me. This feels so freaking weird. I feel like I'm doing an interview. But anyways, so yeah, you guys, as you read by the title, yes, I have some mental health issues. And yes, I was Baker active. Last Monday night, I was getting ready to go to work, but I had to drop my mama lamps off at her house. So I did that, and I told her like I needed to talk to her. Now prior to this, like I've already been like having like mental breakdowns, nervous breakdowns, just constantly crying, not knowing why I'm crying, mood swings, real shitty, you know, up and down. Just like I didn't even know myself. So it's kind of scary. And like I've also been like down and depressed ever since I was little. So yeah. But okay, so fast forward. So yeah, I talked to my mom and I was just telling her, you know, like I don't think I can do this no more. And I was just saying like I'm just tired. It just seemed like I just keep getting knocked down. I feel like I'm not making any progress in life. Yeah, I just feel like just shit just kept on hitting me. Excuse me. And I feel like I'm doing everything in my power to stay afloat, to stay positive, just to at least try to see the end goal. But my mind was so cloudy, foggy, all that. I just wanted out. Like I didn't want to be here on earth no more. So my mom's friend came out the car or whatever, and she had just hugged me. She don't know what's going on with me, but she just hugged me and she was just praying. She was just like, I don't know what you're going through, but this too shall pass. And something else she was saying, but y'all, when she hugged me, I swear, like I broke down. That was it. Like I literally broke down. It felt like I came out of my body. It felt like I didn't have no control over my body whatsoever. Like when I was hugging her, y'all, like I was just like this, like just like crying, bawling, like really loud outside the parking lot. And my mama drove me back to her house. Then she asked me, she was like, well, are you still going to work tonight? And I was like, nah, I ain't going to work. So I called in. Now I had just started this job and I have not been able to work, been able to get out of bed, been able to function. No, nothing, y'all. Excuse me. So I went back to her house, kind of like calmed down a little bit. Then I came back home, and then Tony called Baptist crisis helpline, and they was just telling him, you know, like to just take me to the hospital, and then from there they'll do what they do. So I didn't go to the hospital that night. I kind of just got into bed, just went to sleep. But the next day I ended up going to the hospital, and I just told them, you know, like I'm suicidal. And so, you know, they ask you all these questions like, well, are you homicidal? I'm like, no, I don't want to hurt nobody else. I just want to hurt my damn self. And then they ask, you know, like, why are you feeling like this, all that. So they took me in the back and they took like the cords and stuff out of the room. You know, anything that I could harm myself with, they pretty much just took it out the room. And they left the blinds open just so they can watch me. So at this point I'm on Baker Act for 72 hours. So so they drew my blood, and then I was just sitting in the room, honestly, just watching TV. Then Tony came, and then my brother came, and I called my mom. I got to Baptist around like 2 that afternoon, and I didn't leave there till like 9 o'clock that night to get transported to Wekiva Springs, which is like the behavioral mental facility. Yeah, at this point, y'all, my mind's just like, I don't know. So I got there. I was trying to tell my people where I was going at, just to keep them informed. When I got there, they let me call them and, let them know like I was there or whatever. I checked in there. They, and in the hospital, they took my bag. They looked through my bag to see, what was all in there, to make note, just in case if anybody tries to steal my shit when I do get out, like, we got a problem. So yeah, they took my bag. Then they were trying to take my phone, but the nurse was like, "No, she can keep her phone." You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, don't take my shit just yet. Like, hold on. But when I got to Wakaiva, they took that shit at the door. Like, they took that shit at the door. And they did the EKG. They asked me all those questions. So at the hospital, they told me to change it to like this blue little, it was like a shirt and pants type thing. They told me to change it to that. I don't know why, but I changed it to that, and I wore that to Wakaiva. But at Wakaiva, they was like, "Dude, that got strings in the pants part, because if so, you're gonna have to change your clothes, because at this point I'm suicidal, so I can't have what I'm saying, that type of stuff around me." I'm gonna insert a picture of what. Ooh, y'all, my boobies. I'm gonna insert a picture of what the outfit thing looked like. So they was like, "You gotta change your clothes." So I just changed back into the clothes that I wore to the hospital. So they was like, "Well, do you got wire in your bra?" And I'm like, "Yeah." They was like, "Well, you either have to give us your bra, or we could cut out the wire." I said, "Well, baby, cut the wire out, because I need my bra. I don't want to walk around with no saggy titties. Like, no." So they took my bra, took the wire out, boom. I'm like, that's cool, because sometimes the wire do come out of my bras when I wash them, and I just take them bitches out myself. So yeah, then it was asking me like, "Do you got any scars?" Da da da. Just making note of me. Then they complimented me on my hair. First thing, it was like, "Oh, who did your hair? It's so cute." I'm like, "Me." They were like, "Oh my God, you did?" Yes, I did. So this is like 10 o'clock that night, 10 o'clock Tuesday night. So they was like, "Yeah, you on Baker app for 72 hours. You'll pretty much be here till Friday." Quote, they say. Y'all, when I went in the room, what the hell? When I went in the room, it was a girl in there, and I was like, "Oh, I gotta be real quiet." And everybody else was like, when I was walking down the hallway, everybody else was like sleeping stuff and snoring loud as fuck. I'm like, "Oh Lord." I went to my room around by like 11 something. But they asked me, they was like, "Are you hungry? Did you eat?" And I'm like, "No, at this point, I don't want to fucking eat. I just want to get this shit over with." You know what I'm saying? Like, I went to my room, made my bed up. It remind you of like a jail setup. But I mean, it's a room and it got a door, but we had to leave the doors open. The bathroom was pretty nice. It was spacious, clean, and the room was hella cold. So I would sleep by the window. So yeah, I made my bed up, trying to be quiet as ever, so I don't wake up the girl or my roommate. I got in the bed and I just sat up in the bed, crisscross applesauce, y'all, and I was just sitting there on the bed. It's like, it felt like I wanted to cry, but I couldn't cry. Like, I was just sitting there, just staring at the wall, like, just looking around like this. Just like, why am I here? What is going on? Like, this can't be real. This is not me in here. Like, these are the thoughts that was going through my fucking head. I eventually drifted off to sleep. I slept hella good, because I guess I've been tired, all that crying from the night before. So yeah, they wake us up around by like 6, 7 for the smokers to go outside and smoke. I don't smoke cigarettes, so that wasn't me. But I hopped up, I went on the phone and called my people, let them know that I'm good, you know what I'm saying? I'm in here for however long. Then they was saying like, they was trying to get in contact with me and trying to see me, but I didn't know I had to have this little ID number thing. They didn't tell me that the night before. Like, they didn't tell me shit. They didn't tell me who my caseworker was, who my doctor was, no, none of that. So yeah, but eventually I got all of that. Then, I was keeping in touch with my people. Yeah, so I was in there from Tuesday to Friday, but they were saying it would have been to Tuesday to Saturday. But they were saying like they don't release people over the weekend. But I'm like, okay, well, why would I be in here until Saturday? So yeah, they released me this Friday, which was supposed to be yesterday. I was supposed to get out yesterday, but they released me Friday. Thanks to the doctor. Thank you, Dr. D. Yeah, so I feel like it did help me when I was in there. I learned different coping mechanisms, like healthy coping mechanisms. I found out some stuff about me. I have major depression disorder, and then I also found out that I have an overactive thyroid. I did not know that. The doctor was like, they didn't tell you that in there? I'm like, ain't nobody tell me that. And I'm like, I recently had surgery back in March and they didn't mention that. And I'm always at the doctor's and they didn't say nothing. So he told me, he was like, look up and then feel right here. He was like, you see it's a little swollen. I'm like, oh my God. So with that, it kind of makes sense for me because my mood swings is up and down. I can't sleep at night. I literally be tossing and turning. My brain be like this. And he was like, you gained weight? And I was like, no, I actually lost weight. And he was like, yeah, that can happen too. I'm like, oh my God, all of this is starting to make sense. Like my moods definitely be up and down. It be mad crazy, y'all. Like it be so crazy. So he told me to call my primary doctor, let them know, and then reach out to they'll reach out to the endocrinologist. And from there, they have like 2 type of pills that I could take to kind of like maintain it. And yeah, so they was pretty much saying like, you have a lot of energy, but I'm like, I don't be feeling like I have a lot of energy. Just some days I do feel like I'd be like running freaking crazy, but most days I'd be like chilling, you know what I'm saying? But at night, yes, I do have energy. At night, I have a lot of energy. That's why I can't sleep. So that's what I found out. I was diagnosed with major depression disorder, and I found out I have a overactive thyroid. The days that I was in the facility. So yeah, y'all. So I'm just trying to take it easy over here. Just trying not to wreck my brain, not worry no more. Only control the things that I can control, and get things off my chest. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Just get things off my chest. That's like, I won't say hindering me, but just like making me extra emotional when I guess I really don't have to be. I don't fucking know, but I just need to move on, move forward. You know what I'm saying? Let go of that's it. Let go of the past. That's what I need to do. Just talk about it, say my piece, and just let it go. You know what I'm saying? Like, I said what I had to say, and I'm just gonna let that be that. And continue to hold on, to the past and things that ruined me, things that hurt me, because it really took a toll on me. Like, I lost mad weight, hella emotional, just crying for God knows when, constantly crying, not even know why I'm crying. Like, it's a lot. It's very draining. So yeah, you guys, that's what's been going on with me. And so while I was in there, I was coloring and stuff that brought joy. I don't know if y'all can see, but yeah. And those are really good quotes that I need, that resonates with me. Definitely take a leap of faith. Inhale, and exhale the past. Like, let that shit go, pretty much. I had some prayers, which is really helpful. Just some helpful things that they gave me in there, just to get me through my mental state. It was so nice. And yeah, I need to get me another Bible for sure, and definitely start praying more every day, all day. You guys, I'm so excited for this new journey of my mind. Ooh, that's kind of nice. New journey of my mind. I like it. So yeah, so I will see you guys. I don't know when, but I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Y'all be blessed. But I will take it easy over here, and you guys take it easy over there. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any videos that I do upload. And give this video a thumbs up. Y'all, mental health is so freaking serious. It's so serious. If you know somebody who's struggling with that, call the crisis helpline. Get some help. Get some help. Please get some help. And I love you guys, and I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Peace.